Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you are well. So today we're going to talk about secret hacks on how to get the seller to pay closing costs. As you know, with the traditional lending process, you have to pay a down payment and closing costs. So it is customary for the seller to pay closing costs. Sometimes they'll pay all of it, sometimes they'll pay some of it. But the important thing is that you need to ask. So there was a situation I'm going to talk about briefly where a woman she had the seller increase his price by $2,000, and she asked the seller to pay her closing costs, which was $5,000. And then on top of that, she was adding additional stuff for him to pay for: a $4,000 furnace, $1,400 repairs. So guess what the seller said? The seller said yes. So it's basically comes down to asking and negotiation, having negotiation skills. So there were no tricks or um, no trickiness behind this. Um, so again, the price of the home, she asked the seller to increase the price of the home by $2,000. So the seller would be getting extra $2,000 over what he's asking for. And then she had him pay for her $5,000 closing costs. This is $2,000 versus $5,000 in closing costs, plus adding a $4,000 furnace to it, plus adding $1,400 in repairs. And the seller said yes. So essentially, that is how you get your seller to pay for closing costs. You pose the question, you negotiate until you come up with a mutual agreement that you are both comfortable with. So it is something that does happen. Like I said before, usually the seller will either pay for the entire closing costs or a portion of the closing costs. Really depends on, um, how bad he just wants to get out of the house. Or sometimes it's not even about how bad he wants to get out the house. Maybe he's just trying to help you out. Sometimes it could be just as simple as that. So, just wanted to bring this to your attention. These are some things that do happen when it comes to the traditional lending process. As you know, what is going on right now with this increased inflation, you know that the Feds, they increased the rates again. So the rates are even higher than they were before. So this is a good time to pivot for the investors that are out here already. Pivot to different things like rental arbitrage, subject to things like that. If you're still out here buying, some people are not affected by these rates because they have loads of money. But for other people, it's a good idea to pivot, rental arbitrage, subject to things like that. And then for first-time home buyers, don't forget NACA is still available. They offer excellent, exceptional benefits. So for first-time home buyers, NACA. Also, if you haven't had a home in 3 years, NACA is a good place to go. Even in times like these with high inflation, rates are high. Like I told you before, NACA, they have lower interest rates in the marketplace, no down payment, no closing costs. So their goal really is to help you get into your home. Again, first time home buyers. Also, if you have not had a home in 3 years, that's NACA. On the other side of this, pivoting, rental arbitrage, subject to. Other people are not affected by the what's going on with the inflation um, and increasing the rates. And then for some other people, you're just working on your credit right now, um, getting your credit together so that when everybody comes back down to their senses and the rates are normal, then they're going to jump in. But remember, some people are always buying, no matter what the rates are. So some people are always still out here buying because their goal is, yes, even though the rates are higher than they're supposed to be, that it will balance out with the appreciation. So whatever you decide to do, just make sure that it is comfortable for you, whether that is using this time to get your credit together, whether that is going over to the creative financing, rental arbitrage, subject to side, whether that is heading over to NACA for first time home buyers and haven't had a property in 3 years. So do what is comfortable for you. You know, we are in crazy times right now. But again, there are people out here, they are still buying no matter what's going on. So do what's comfortable for you. If you like this channel, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss the episode. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. And again, don't forget, hit that like button on your way out. It is right here. Let me show you. Where's that? Hit that button before you leave. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day.